Hi there, Stan The Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states, including that beautiful one you're sitting in right now. Today's topic, it's a good one. Why Republicans, red, love annuities. Yes, Republicans love annuities. Yes, I'm going to do another video on our friends, the Democrats, but Republicans love annuities. You're saying, wait a minute, that makes no sense. I'm going to explain it to you after this. Okay, so at the time of this taping, I think we're a few weeks out from the elections coming up, and who the heck knows who's going to win. I mean, it's just everyone's pretty emotional about it this year. But let's just talk about Republicans in general and the way that I look at them. Okay, so, and that's the most important thing. How does Stan the Annuity Man view Republicans? Well, Republicans are pro-business. They don't like taxes. They don't like regulation. They kind of like simplicity. They like people to be independent and live on their own, and that's what they like. They're pro-America. They're patriotic, right? Now I know if you're a Democrat and you're hearing that, you're going, "Oh, that's a bunch of crap." But let's just take a high road version of that. So looking at that, look at the details of Republicans, why they love annuities. Why would they love annuities? Let's talk about annuities. What are annuities? Annuities are contracts. Okay. They're not investments, they're contracts. Well, Republicans like contracts. They like the Constitution. They like that. They like contractual law. They think the country runs well on contractual law. Well, annuities are contracts, so they're going to love contracts. Republicans also like income. They love income. They love to make as much money as humanly possible. Well, annuities are the only product on the planet that provide a lifetime income stream regardless of how long you live. It started in the Roman times as a gift to the dutiful Roman soldiers and their families as a pension. Hey, Republicans love pensions, right? Republicans love lifetime income. Republicans love Social Security, which is the best inflation annuity on the planet and provides a lifetime income. So Republicans love income. And annuities are the only product on the planet that provides it. Republicans also like protecting the principal. Well, annuities have those products too. Multi-year guarantee annuities are like CDs. They provide an interest rate, they protect the principal, there's no annual fees, there's no moving parts, it's simple. Fixed index annuities, they provide a CD type return, they protect the principal. Republicans love protecting what they have. Republicans love protecting the country. Republicans love protecting their money. Republicans love protecting their principal. Does it make sense? Yeah, Republicans do love annuities. What else do Republicans love? Republicans love taking care of the elderly. You know, the people the World War II generation that had laid it on the line for the country, the reason that I'm standing here today is for the sacrifices that were put in place by the people generations ago that laid it on the line. Republicans want to take care of the elderly and of the senior citizens. And with 10,000 baby boomers hitting that retirement age every single day, Republicans love those people because those people laid it on the line. They're the foundation. You know, you need to think, anytime I see a gentleman or gentlewoman with a military gear on, I go up and thank them. I really do. And I like buying them dinner, and I'm sure Republicans do as well. They love taking care of the elderly. And annuities, there's some annuities that provide long-term care coverage or confinement care coverage or enhanced benefits for when you get to those later years in life and you're not as healthy as you would be. They're transfer of risk situations to take care of those long-term care, confinement care issues where you're not running on all cylinders like you were when you were a youngster. I tell you the other thing Republicans love, they love family. They love family, they love taking care of the family. And what do annuities do to provide that? It provides a legacy. You can buy an annuity that provides legacy. Now, Republicans love life insurance too because life insurance provides a lump sum tax-free death benefit to the heirs. So Republicans love families. Republicans love families that take care of themselves and provide a legacy for their family members. So in essence, when you think annuities, you think Republican, right? You could think Democrat, and I'm going to do a video on that as well, but we're talking Republicans right now. We're talking the right. We're talking red state. Red state equals annuities. Annuities equal red state. To me, it's that simple. Okay, so here's where the Republicans and Democrats thing blends a little bit. So when I talked about all that, I talked about lifetime income, I talked about principal protection, and I talked about legacy, and I talked about long-term care and confinement care, and I talked about Republicans really caring about that and wanting to make sure that that's taken care of for Americans and the love of the country. I think the same thing could be said of Democrats as well. I know Republicans are yelling at me right now, but I think inherently we're all one country. And when we have these type of situations, whether it's wars or it's a war against a pandemic or it's some of the riots, and so, at the end of the day, we're all one. At the end of the day, we all love each other. At the end of the day, we all want to take care of each other. So in my opinion, Republicans and Democrats can agree on one thing, I think, and it's the fact that annuities can help all people, regardless of your political stripe. And the good part about annuities is they aren't political. They're contracts. They're transfer risk contracts that primarily solve for four things: principal protection, income for life, legacy, and long-term care. Whether you're a Republican or Democrat, I think all of us look at that and say, yep, that would be great to take care of all Americans contractually. Now, the good part about annuities is that there are annuities that are government issued, like Social Security, and I think both Republicans and Democrats love that. And there's annuities that are private issued that you can buy with your own money to solve those goals contractually as well. So, am I political? Not really. I'm a capitalist. I'm a small business owner, and anyone out there who owns a small business, we're not evil. We're just trying to make a living and provide for our family. But we do vote, pro small business. So whether it's a Democrat or Republican, I'm going to go for the person and the party that's going to be behind small business, because small business, we employ 85% of all people. And that's a fact. It's not the big businesses, it's the small businesses. So I'm going to vote that way. It could be Republican some year, it could be Democrat. But the bottom line is, Red State America I think they love annuities. They love contracts, they love guarantees, they love transferring risk to annuity companies and life insurance companies to pay for specific contractual things. It all comes down to family. I think with Red State America, it's all about family. Republicans love family, and they love income for the family, they love legacy for the family, they love taking care of the older ones, they love protecting the principal and protecting the money they work so hard for. So I thought this was an interesting way to look at annuities from a political standpoint. Yes, I'm going to do a video on the Democrats and talk about their love of annuities and how it fits their mantra and what they look at as well. But at the end of the day, maybe annuities can bring us together a little bit. Regardless of party, we all need income. We all need to protect our principal. We all need to take care of our loved ones. We all need to provide for our family from a legacy standpoint. So go vote. Go vote in November. Let's love one another and respect each other's vote. Let's respect the outcome, and let's move forward as a country, because we certainly need that at this point in time when it seems like the world's burning down. That's time for us to unite as a country. Maybe annuities, maybe Stan the Annuity Man can be that person to help do that. Because you know what? When we break it all down about what we really want, it's kind of the same, isn't it? Republicans, Democrats, Republicans love annuities. Hey, don't forget to go to my site at theannuityman.com, and you can get books that I can send you if you just sign up and give us your physical mailing address. I'll send you the books free under no obligation. We have annuity calculators you can use. You can listen to my podcast. It's called Fun with Annuities. And every single day I put out these videos Monday through Friday about annuities. But one last thing, we're going to vote. We're going to vote, right? Yeah. See you on the next Stan the Annuity Man video.